Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them all. Dressed like $1 million bucks, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, they're listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey. Why don't you join me? Yeah. Steve Harvey. Get them on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, won't you join in with me? If you're with me, help me say, don't go afraid to go home. You gotta turn it on, yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. I know y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn them on. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn them on. Turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only. Steve Harvey. Man, got a radio show. Yeah, I do. Man, God been so good to me over the years, in spite of all the mistakes I've made, in spite of all the dirt I've done to myself. I'm talking about went in knowing I was wrong. His grace and mercy has forgiven me for all of my sins. God can forgive you of all of your sins. Everything you've done, God can forgive you. He can wipe your slate clean. Now you might have some things you got to deal with because of some of your actions. Understand that. But you can wipe your slate clean with God and start again. You can repent. God has mercy and grace. You can be forgiven by God. Now, people, that's another story. Some people may never forgive you for it. You've hurt them or maybe they accusing you of doing something else, but, they may never forgive you. But God is in the redemption business, man. God will forgive you for every sin you've ever committed. But you got to want forgiveness now. And then you got to come correct. Because what you can't do is you can't shoot him to crap now. You can say that conversation with him. Whatever you told your lawyer, whatever you told the victims, whatever the story is you got going, if it ain't the truth, you can say that with God. Because please know he know. And he know your heart. He know if you trying to manipulate somebody just for the system, if you trying to say this just so you can get out, he know all of that. So if you planning on shucking him and jiving him, save your breath before you wind up digging yourself in a deeper hole. Just let me give you that piece of advice, because he ain't nothing to play with. He's too great to be played with. And so with that in mind, I want to share some positive stuff with you this morning, man. I want to say this. I want to remind you not to let your circumstance and your situations dictate your future or your results. I'm going to say this again. This is important information, man. Don't let your circumstance and situations dictate your future or your results. Do you know that in order to get a different future or some different results, you control that entire situation? It is you. It is your thoughts that control the entire situation. It is how you look at the situation that will determine how the situation is for you. See, the same situation can be totally different for two different people. Because you can say, you look at the examples of history, just look in your neighborhood. How can, there was a book that a guy wrote one time who had the name, he had a name, and he did some research, and he found a guy that grew up at the same age in the same neighborhood as him with the exact same name. He went on to become a corporate CEO. The other man was an inmate. And they had the same name, grew up in the same neighborhood. They were both brothers, I'm just saying brothers, men. And they grew, and they went two different, because how can two people, the same situation, and the results turn out so different? It is because of the thought process of one was completely different from the thought process of the other. You control it. You don't have to let your circumstances and your situations dictate your future or your results. Here's the way it works. This is so you can understand this. Your mind is the controlling factor of your thoughts. Your thoughts are the controlling factor of your outcome. The Bible says, a man is as he thinketh. Please don't short play this scripture here, because this one is the real deal. This is the basis of every self-improvement book you'll ever read. It's already written in the Bible. The Bible has all the information you need, but in case you need a little bit of clarity in some simple modern-day language, then they have self-improvement books. They are all based on biblical scripture. A man is as he thinketh. That's why Norman Vincent Peale wrote the book, The Power of Positive Thinking. That's why a book came out called The Magic of Thinking Big. That's why a book came out called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. All these titles that I've read that have mattered in my life the most, these three major books that I've read, they all say one thing: thinking, thoughts, because that's what controls the outcome. Your brain works one of two ways. It works positive or negative. It works good, which is under the column of positive, or it'll work evil, which is under the column of negative. It will have faith, which is under the column of positive, or you will operate in fear, which is in the column of negative. That is the only way your mind works. Your mind is a factory that's comprised of workers. Those workers are controlled by two foremans, foreman positive and foreman negative. But guess what? The CEO of the company, the head man, the boss, is you. You come to work in the morning and you say, man, today is a great day. I'm going to take steps towards brightening my future. I'm going to take another step into making that dream come true that I've been thinking about. I'm going to take another step forward in the development and the changing of my life in a positive, good direction. If you come to work and say that every day as the CEO, the boss, the foremen can only obey you. So that what you just said was a series of positive statements. Then foreman positive steps to the forefront. He said, I got you, boss, right away. He turns around, he blows the whistle. He alerts all the workers in the factory. Today is a good day. Today we will take steps towards our future. Today we are putting ourselves on track to get a little bit closer to making our dreams come true. Today we will be assembling all the things we need to make our dreams come true and our life better in the right direction. Everybody, break. The workers in the factory turn around and manufacture thoughts to justify the orders given by the boss, which is you. You are the CEO of your corporation. If you don't own nothing else, you own everything that's going on between your two ears. You are the CEO of that corporation. If that corporation is a good one, it's because you set it up that way. If your corporation is a bad one, it's because you set it up that day. If you pushing towards your dreams and you see the possibility of things happening in your life, it's because you as the CEO set it up that way. If you ain't got nothing popping, if you just want to be a criminal, taking stuff from people, throwing your life out the window, you're going to be an inmate, you're going to be sitting up there and you're going to be mad at everybody. You ain't got nobody to be mad at but you. You understand what I'm telling you this morning?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Steve Harvey Morning Show. I can make a gray sky blue. I can make it rain whenever I want it to. Oh, I can build a castle from a single grain of sand. I can make a ship sail on dry land. But my life isn't complete and I'm so blue. Cause I can't get next to you, girl. I can't get next to you.
That's how you wake them up in the morning, just like that.
I don't know. I don't know where that came from. I ain't even really have it together. I just did it because I felt like it. Good morning, Carla Farrell.
Good morning, Steve. I love the Temptations. Every morning you can do that, baby. That was all good. Yes.
That doggone Junior boy, I got a surprise for you today.
What up?
So I got a surprise for you, Junior.
What's up,
nephew
Pete?
Tommy?
Yay, in the building on this beautiful Thursday morning.
All right, so I was thinking. I said, okay, we've been on quarantine. We Zooming each other. Shirley's off this week.
Yes.
Monica's out this week.
Yes.
But nothing's wrong. They just out. And so I was thinking, what could we do on this show that could be different and interject a uniqueness? Junior, this is what I thought of.
What's this, big dog?
Carla, who designs the show on a daily basis,
Yes.
creates the format and direction of the show,
Yes.
puts the bits together, the
Tell 'em what I
order,
do. Tell 'em what I
and
do.
everything.
What's that about you? He talking about me right now.
She sends out to all of us the show order. Tommy gets it, Shirley gets it, Junior gets it, and it's so we can go along and know what's coming. I never get it.
You never look at it. You
No.
get it.
No,
He
I
wants
don't
to
get
be
it.
surprised.
Tommy, they don't even send it to me, dog.
No, I don't anymore. Give
Because
up.
they know I'm
Oh,
not
you don't
even
get it no
going.
more?
No, that's been years.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten to
didn't know
run
that.
the show in years. So, Junior, you have the run of show.
Yeah, big dog, I got the run show.
I got
Ladies
it.
and gentlemen, today on the Steve Harvey Morning Show, I ran this by Carla. Got her
Why nobody
permission
don't run
because, you
nothing
know.
by me? Nobody ever run nothing.
Oh, come on, dog. Come on. You know why.
Hey, man,
And
you need to
so-
stop saying run.
Hey,
Poutine.
Bill
Poutine.
Poutine. Okay.
Junior, all day today, Junior, you will be taking us out of the breaks and bringing us back in off the breaks.
Oh,
All day.
wait a minute.
He
Yeah,
mess
we're going
this
to give
up.
your ass a chance
He
to
gonna mess this
participate.
up.
Hold on.
Oh, we here.
Oh, this gonna be great here.
I got $100 say you messed this up.
Tommy, that's where you're wrong, dog. No, that's where you're wrong.
Okay, we
Okay,
gonna
Tommy will be looking for errors today. Me and Carla will be officiating. Let's go to break, Junior.
All right, here it is. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, the Chief Love Officer is in the building. We'll be right back with the Steve Harvey Morning Show. One down.
Good job, Junior.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
We back. Steve Harvey Morning Show. Junior in control. Go ahead, Carla.
Thank you, Junior. All right, Steve, it's time for your favorite segment, Chief Love Officer. Ask the CLO. And you can submit your questions at steveharveyfm.com. You ready, Steve? Here we go.
Yeah, before I say this, just for you all that might be just joining us, Junior, I have sent out a directive. Junior is going to take care of all the in and out breaks on the show today. This is first time, never been done, never rehearsed. Junior is the showrunner today. Go ahead, Carla.
All right, here we go. This one is from Sarah in New York, Steve. I've been dating a married guy for 7 years, and he is my best friend and everything I want in a man. I don't care that he's married because his wife knows about us. But I am worried about a new woman he's been texting and calling on the side. I'm so angry. I want to confront him, but I don't want him to know that I have the password to his phone. I need to know how to approach this new woman and tell her to leave my man alone. How do you think I should approach her? 3's a crowd.
Wow.
First of all, the reason it's a crowd is cause of you.
It's packed.
Yeah. 3 is a crowd. It's 4 now.
Yeah, really.
It's a quad. So
Wow.
you are sleeping with a married man for 7 years. He's your best friend and everything you wanted in a man, right?
Everything you want.
And you ain't really messed up because his wife knows about y'all. Okay. That sounds a little different. But you worried about this new woman. How do you text this new woman and tell her to leave your man alone? First of all, he not your man.
That's A.
He everybody's man.
Apparently.
Yeah.
At least 3 people.
Right.
He everybody's
Minimum.
man.
Yeah, at least
Minimum.
Yeah, so I don't know what you claiming to be yours when clearly it's not from day one. So I have no help for you. I have nothing for you. This is all gonna go downhill. If it ain't worked out for you in 7 years, what make you think it's finna work out for you again? Obviously, it ain't nothing he tends to, because now he got somebody else too.
Yeah.
a
This
lot
is
of
Sarah
people, dog.
in New York.
I
City.
just can't believe that the 3 of you are going along with it.
Okay.
This is what's amazing to me. So, no, I don't know what to tell you, sister. Hang in there. You can't advise
Not hang in
wrong.
there, though.
No, I mean, you can't
wanna hang
advise
on to,
wrong.
huh?
What can I tell you?
I just want to know how she got the
There's
code
nothing
to
I
the
can
phone.
tell you that can help you, so that you want to hear. So, thanks. Next question.
All right, this one is from June in Savannah, Georgia. I've been dating a guy for 2 years, and he moved in with me a month ago. We've been quarantined, and he only goes out to pick up food and groceries for us. Everything was fine until I got a call from a girl that said she slept with my guy last Tuesday. She said they had unprotected sex, and he didn't know she had got over the coronavirus. Oh, my goodness. My man swore that he hasn't had sex with anyone else and that it's got to be a prank, nephew. I'm not taking any chances. I'm not taking any chances, so I asked him to leave my house. Am I crazy for believing a random stranger? What should I do?
Woo. What?
I don't know.
Not you don't know.
What? I mean, I don't. What? You know,
lady
unprotected
called, huh?
sex. First of all, they said early on that corona cannot be transmitted by sex.
Right.
It has to be, you know, airborne, transmitted like that. So, but it's hard to have sex and not breathe on the person. It's very, very hard. I don't
can't
care
hold
what
your breath through a
position you
whole-
choose to be in. Even if you turn around and say something to them, you got to, you know, breathe their way or something like that. Wait a minute, you know, something. You got to,
Now you got the man.
some type of breath. Unless y'all
All
had
right,
a
I know.
mask. He says he ain't slept with anybody. Why would she call your house? Make that assertion. You say he goes out to get food and stuff. What does your gut tell you? Obviously, you believed her, so you put him out. You got to go with your intuition. I don't know, you know. Now, the question is, when you told him to get out, where did he go?
Right.
You ain't heard from him.
There's your answer.
All right, I'll get out. All right, say no more.
And that's it. All right.
All
That's
right,
it.
so I don't know, ma'am. I really don't. I can't help you with that. You obviously believed her, so you got to go with your tuition. No.
Here we go. This last one is from Lou in Mesquite, Texas.
Lou?
I'm a married man. I got fired early in March, right before the pandemic hit. I didn't have to tell my wife because the whole country went on lockdown, and I just acted like I was working from home. When my paychecks stopped coming, I lied and said my company was having financial problems because of the pandemic. Now my company will be back open on Monday, and I'm out of excuses. I know my wife will be disappointed in me and furious because I lied so much. Wow, what should I do now?
Why don't you just come clean, dog? Look,
He ain't got no choice.
I got fired right at the pandemic, so I came home like everybody else. My check ran out. I didn't want you to know because I didn't want you worried and stressing. And now the company's opening back Monday and I'm out of work. I don't have anything. And I can't get no work while the pandemic is going on because I'm going to go down here and get this $1,200 stimulus check that Trump passing out and sign up for this unemployment.
Yeah.
Forgive me, but I was just so ashamed.
Yeah.
That's all you can do
this
is come clean.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah,
How you think that's gonna go though? How you think
Oh,
that's?
it ain't gonna go good. Oh, they ain't gonna go good. Oh, he gonna pay for lying.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just tell me?
That's exactly
That's
right,
the number
Steve.
one question.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I thought that I could get through it. What was you doing to get through it? Well, I came on home with everybody else.
there you have it. That's the advice from the CLO. Coming up next, nephew Tommy run that prank back. You know this boy ignorant. Here we go. 2 down.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, coming up at the top of the hour here on the Steve Harvey Morning Show, you already know it's Miss Ann Tripp. She's going to have your national news dealing with COVID-19. Plus, we're going to talk about Kylie Jenner. But first, we had run that prank back. Nephew, what you got?
I got it. Can I borrow your pool? Can I borrow your pool? Please.
That's so stupid.
Don't be stingy with your pool.
That's my pool.
Yeah.
Can I borrow your pool? You know,
Lady
Carla,
told
if
you.
my pool go out, I might want to drive out to your house and borrow your pool. Let's go, cat dog.
Hello,
Hello, I'm trying to reach Dava.
this is she.
Hey, Dava, how you doing? This is Kendrick. I live in the neighborhood. I got your number from one of the neighbors.
Which neighbor?
Do you know Louise that lives, I guess, a couple doors down from
I
you?
know Louise. Weezy. Yep, I know Weezy.
Okay. Listen, I got a bit of an issue here. I'm not actually on your street. I'm the next street over. But Louise told me that you might be willing to help me out due to the whole,
Okay.
yeah, due to
Yeah,
the
I'm
whole
listening.
all right, due to the pandemic situation, the clubhouse is actually closed.
It is.
And, nobody's able to use the gym. Nobody's able to use the pool or anything like that until all of this kind of passes over. But my son's birthday his birthday party is scheduled for this coming weekend. And we now don't have a pool to use. And we wanted to see if you didn't mind letting us borrow your pool on Saturday and have my son's birthday party. Only a couple of hours. It ain't but like 15, 20 kids.
No, 15 to 20 kids. Are you in the
Yeah.
United States? Do you understand what's going on? I don't know why Louise told you that. I'm just going to apologize for her. I don't know why she told you anything like that, but I'm not lending out my pool to no 15 to 20 kids. Now, we had a small gathering the other week, but it was only 3 people, and I guess she saw that, and I told her that, it was a birthday party, but that don't mean I'm lending out my pool to people. That's not what it means. And that was a family member, and I don't even know you. So for her to even give you my number was kind of goofy. You know what I'm saying? So I apologize,
So
but-
wait a minute. We already know
Right.
it's that we in a pandemic. I got that.
Yeah.
But I mean, my son finna turn 10. You know what I mean? So I don't want to tell my son that we're not gonna have his pool party. I mean, I'm just asking you for a couple hours, and it ain't but 20 kids.
Yeah, but
You know what I mean?
nothing to do with you or your son, baby. I'm sorry. Like, you're going to have to find, why don't you go to a hotel or something like that, and maybe you can, rent out their pool or something. But I'm not lending my pool to anybody. And right now, things aren't cleared up. I don't even know if I'm allowed to. And you talking about 15 to 20 people in my house, and I don't even
I'm talking
know you?
I'm talking about 15 to 20, and then she told me you would be straight with me using your barbecue grill or whatever, so I could do some hot dogs for the kids.
Okay,
So
well, sir, I'm sorry. I think Louise got the wrong idea.
you know what?
That's
This
I'm
is
trying to
what
explain
this
you.
is what's wrong with black people right here. This right here,
First
this
of
what's
all, it
wrong
ain't
with
got
black
nothing to do
people.
with black people. It's about smart people who know that this virus is out here killing people, killing kids, and going Rambo on everybody. No, because my thing is, you're not going to put my family at risk for your little son. Now, you can go ahead, like I said, and maybe call one of these hotels or motels and see if they can let you use their pool. You're not using my pool, sir. And like I said, I don't know why Louise gave you my number, but I'm sorry that you having a problem.
I don't know why Louise gave me your number either. If you're gonna sit here and act an ass about it.
Excuse me, sir. Okay, on this note, I'm just going to end this call because you're taking it too far, okay? You have.
You know what? I'm gonna do. What I'm not gonna do is deny my son. I'm just gonna come over there.
Deny your son, but that don't have nothing to do with me. I don't understand.
I'm just gonna.
You don't understand.
I'm coming over there throwing my pool party for my son anyway. I'm not finna not. Louise already told me you was cool, and now you gonna act like you not cool?
Louise said I'm cool because I am cool, boo-boo, but I'm not cool with you. I don't know you, okay? So if you
I told you I'm Kendrick from one street over. I told you who I was.
I don't give a flying who you are. It doesn't matter. I don't know you well enough to let you use my pool. You're not using my pool, and that's the bottom line. So you
my son Justin don't turn 10 but one damn time.
I don't give a we all just turned 10 one time. What are you talking about?
I'm not finna not have no pool party for my son.
So bad. So how about you try them white people and see if they let you use their pool? There's other people around here. You got John across the street from me. Ask him to see if that white will let you use his pool. You coming to me talking about this why black people can't do and all this kind of stuff. It ain't about being black. It's about being safe. You're not coming in here. I don't know what kind of antibodies you got. I don't know if you had COVID. You ain't even say no like that. You ain't even tell me whether all y'all been tested. All the kids been tested? Can you tell me that?
Hey. Listen. This what I'm going to tell you. I'm there Saturday at noon waiting on the 20 kids. Going to be with 2 hours over there.
Good luck.
What?
And guess what? I'm a clack, reach you back. You come to my house pulling up with some kids, you going to catch a bad one. And I will have the police here wait. What time is the party, baby? Because I will have police here wait. You're not coming in my yard. You got people out here getting killed for dumb less than that. So
look, you know what, Doc? I don't want to argue with you. Just give me your address so I can let everybody know where they're going.
You know what? Good luck finding my address. Get it from Louise so I can her up. Then I'm going to you up too, and I'm going to your kids up too. Let them little nappy-headed kids come in my yard and see what happens.
Okay. So what about your neighbor Patricia?
Ask Patricia. Call Patricia. That's on Patricia. Ain't got nothing to do with me, just like this party ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't know Justin. I don't know you. You calling people, getting adamant and nasty about using somebody's pool with all this going on. Man, I'm not trying to put my life at risk for you. Louise, you, okay? Bye.
Okay, hold on. Can I tell you something else, though? Can I tell you what Patricia told me?
What?
Patricia told me to call you. This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Patricia got me to prank phone call.
What? Wait a minute.
This is nephew Tommy, Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your next door neighbor Patricia got me to prank phone call you. Matter of fact, Patricia and Louise.
I hate both of them right now. And I was talking to Louise, and she kept saying, "Oh, so you just having parties?" It was 3 little people in there. Oh my God! I love your show. Oh my! I'm so confused right now. I was like, I'm gonna get my pool covered. Like, this is crazy.
Let me
I
tell
can't
you
even
something.
breathe. Oh my God, this is crazy. And you got me. You got me.
I got you, baby.
Me.
2020, baby, tell me this. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Woo! Steve Harvey Morning Show.
And there you have it. Can I borrow your pool? Straight stupid.
You play too much.
I play way too much. ThomasMiles.com. Go to ThomasMiles.com. Click on the prank button, and then you can submit all the information. I call you. We talk. We get our little story together. I go do the prank. That's how this works. That's how it works. All right? So you want to come over here and holler at Big Brother Stupid? Go to ThomasMiles.com and hit me up. And I promise you, we're going to do greatness together. That's it.
Stop right there, Tommy. I'm running things. That's it. That's enough. Thank you, brother. We're on the prank. That's it. All you get right now. Coming up next, Miss Ann. She's here with our national news and plus some entertainment news on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. 3 down.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
We back. Steve Harvey Morning Show, Junior running the show today. Thank y'all so much for listening. Shirley, Carla, thank y'all so much for giving me to do this, man. This is so much fun.
Yeah, I wanted to see if you could handle it, Junior.
Yeah, how's he doing? He's doing pretty good, Steve.
Well, it's up to him, and Tommy's doing the criticism of it.
Tommy doing
Okay.
You know.
We know how that's going to go.
Yeah.
He doing all right thus far.
See?
Oh, well, good. That's good. There you go. Show him some
Thus
love.
far. But I'm
It's
watching.
all right, though.
Yeah.
I'm
That's how he
watching.
did it.
You watch.
It's all right.
Well, let's get to entertainment news real quick. Steve, here's a challenge that maybe you and Marjorie can try with your grandkids, and you too, Tommy, with your youngest son. It's called the hashtag chocolate candy challenge or the fruit snacks challenge, and that's where parents test their little ones by placing a bowl of fruit snacks or candy in front of their kid and tell them not to eat any of it until they get back. So no, the reactions are really, really cute. So apparently Kylie Jenner, she couldn't resist the challenge and decided to tempt her cute little daughter, Stormi, with a bowl of M&Ms. And so Kylie told Stormi, I'm going to put the chocolates right here, okay? You can have only 3 of them, but you have to wait till mommy comes back. So wait for mommy, and then you could have 3. So as soon
put the
as
camera on?
Yeah, she had the camera on, everything. So cute. So as soon as Kylie left the room, you could see Stormi fighting the urge. She even leaned in at one point to the bowl of candy like she was going to take a few, but then she sat back and she was so cute. She said to herself, patience. It was so adorable. So when Kylie returned, she was happy to find out that her little girl passed the challenge. So would you guys do that, Steve? That would be so cute for the
I could do
grandkids. What do
I
you
wouldn't
think?
have passed.
I can tell you right now, BJ
Yeah.
don't give a damn.
I love him.
BJ
He's
gonna
so
have so much chocolate up around his mouth.
as soon as you go to the
Now, Rose will do it.
Rose will
She
do
can
it.
wait.
Elle will do it and tell on them. But Noah and BJ, the 2 boys,
Yeah, your grandsons. Nah.
they gonna do patience, my ass. M&Ms. But them girls gonna tell on them though.
Oh, they gonna tell, huh? Their cousins. They gonna tell on their cousins.
Oh,
that's
hell yeah, because
funny.
the girls, they in charge.
Yeah.
See, Elle and Rose is in charge of Noah and BJ. Mm-hmm. And them boys, they just be going,
Now,
But they
who's
don't
the
care,
oldest? Who's the oldest?
Rose is
grandchild?
the oldest.
Okay, Rose. How old is she?
5, I think.
5. Oh, yeah.
About to
Yeah.
be 5.
Yeah. That's cool. Well, what about you,
5.
Tommy? Would you try?
Jordan would do it, but gonna lie to the end that he didn't eat now one of them.
Just
Whole
look dead
mouth
at you.
chocolate. If you tell him to smile, just chocolate all the way across. I'm telling you,
And
gonna lie to
chips.
the end. That I ain't eating now one of
And
them.
color flecks in his teeth.
All of
Mouth
that.
look like birthday cake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Them boys ain't going. Them boys.
The
can't
boys.
do it.
Oh, so you think it's a gender thing? The girls.
I
will
don't
do it
know
and
if
the
it's
boys.
a gender thing or it's a black thing. I don't know what it is. But them damn boys, it's no way.
Would you? Could you have done it?
Who?
No.
You, Steve.
You know how many times I done got a whipping for doing what I was told not to do?
Yes.
I can't imagine.
Bowl of
Carl, I
candy.
got a whooping for eating the M&Ms in the stove before my mama bought them.
Yeah. So no, that's a no for you. What about you, Junior?
Hell yeah, I got caught. I wouldn't. Nah, ain't no way I ate all of that.
Okay.
I ate everything in there and put the evidence on my shirt. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm running things today, but right now I got to turn it over to Unc. You know it's that time for national news.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
Okay, thank you very much. And here I am. This is Ann Tripp with the news. Let's get going. The Wisconsin State Supreme Court has overturned the Democratic governor's stay-at-home or stay-home orders for the state of Wisconsin and mandated now that all future statewide restrictions to battle the coronavirus be approved by the Republican-dominated legislature before it can be implemented. GOP lawmakers have been pushing to relax pandemic restrictions. Let's switch to Texas. The state of Texas, which began reopening its businesses at the beginning of this month, has now reported more than 1,000 new cases of the virus every day for the last 5 days. Officials from the World Health Organization issuing a rather depressing warning. The WHO's head of emergencies, Dr. Mike Ryan, says that no matter what we do, the coronavirus may be with us for good, like the measles or HIV.
I don't think anyone can predict when or if this disease will disappear. This virus may become just another endemic virus in our communities, and this virus may never go away.
And since corona is now spread all over the globe, he says it looks like the only way to defeat it would be to develop a good vaccine. The national death toll from COVID-19, meanwhile, stands at over 84,000 people. There's been another questionable shooting death of an unarmed black person by police. This time it was in Louisville, Kentucky. The victim, a 26-year-old female emergency medical technician. Breonna Taylor's family filed a wrongful death lawsuit. The mayor of Louisville and others calling for a thorough investigation into 3 officers' conduct when they burst into her home looking for a drug suspect, exchanged gunfire with her boyfriend, who had a registered firearm and who actually called 911 when the cops burst in at around 8 a.m. in the morning with a search warrant. Breonna Taylor was shot 8 times in the chest. On top of that, Breonna's family says the man the cops are looking for had already been arrested by other police officers at a completely different location. On the national election front, presumptive Democratic presidential standard-bearer Joe Biden joining Bernie Sanders in forming a joint task force that their campaigns will use to work on gaining consensus on 6 policy issues. Queens Congresswoman Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez, she's going to be co-chairing this committee, the one on combating climate change, and they say that each committee has 8 members and that they're all focused on different things like health care, immigration, education, and criminal education as well, believe it or not. So this is going to be a working thing between Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders before any possible convention. Finally, today is National Twilight Zone Day. Didn't know they had a National Twilight Zone Day, but they do. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
We're back. I know you're not used to hearing my voice first, but I'm in charge today. Gave me run the show, so I'm just making sure I do my job. So now, nephew, you got some wellness checks? What's going on, man?
Yeah, Junior, I got some wellness checks. Check this out. I called this lady, I think it's Dallas-Fort Worth. Dallas-Fort Worth. Y'all take a listen. This is the wellness check.
Hello.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Lisa Ramsey.
This is Lisa Ramsey.
Lisa, how you doing? This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. This is a wellness check, baby. I'm trying to call and see if you well. How you doing?
Oh, hey, Nephew Tommy. I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. You all right?
I am hanging in there. Thank you for checking on me.
I'm checking on you.
You know, it's a lot going on, and I'm blessed to be able to work from home right now, but I just get out to go check on my mother, get her what she needs. I'm still doing the social distancing, and I have an event planning business, so of course everything is down, right now for that, but I'm just, blessed and thankful to be here.
That's good. You in Dallas-Fort Worth, right?
Yes, and I live in the Plano area, but I'm in Dallas area as well.
Gotcha. Planning business, is that your main job?
No, that's my business, but my main job, I work for a software mortgage company. We're digital closing, so we are just really, really busy because everybody, want to do digital closing now.
Well, as long as you can do it from home and be safe, that's the blessing, right?
Yes, it is.
Are you driving yourself crazy? What do you do? How do you pass your time?
Working out. I've been getting out, going walking. That's my me time. I get out and go try to take me a nice walk before I come back and get on the computer.
That's right.
And can I just say one other thing?
Please, this is for you.
I just lost my cousin about 2 weeks ago, but she did not have, the virus. So I just want to say that. And her service is tomorrow. She was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cousin. She was like a sister to me. So that's what I've been helping her husband plan everything the last 2 days. So it's going to be we're doing, with everything going on, we're going to have a garden, everything in the garden. So it's going to be really beautiful. So more people can come and still be social, distancing.
Right. Well, definitely my condolences and the condolences from the Steve Harvey Morning Show to you and your family, darling. So we wish you all well.
Nephew Tommy. I appreciate that.
No problem at all, darling. Tell everybody, darling, who was doing a wellness check, what is the baddest radio show in the land?
Steve Harvey Morning Show with Nephew Tommy. I listen to you guys every day. When I say every day, I have been for years. I love you all. And thank you so much for calling me.
Lisa Ramsey, we love you back, baby. You be good, darling.
Thank you. You too, Nephew Tommy.
That was great, Tommy. That was great,
man. Thank you, sir.
Appreciate that. All right, coming up next at 34 after the hour, we're going to get serious here on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. A black woman in Louisville, Kentucky was fatally shot in her apartment by Louisville police. We'll talk about it at 34 minutes after the hour on the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Carla, so what's going on down here in Lexington, Kentucky?
Man.
Well, it's actually Louisville, Junior, and here we go again. We're just sick of this. Back on March 13th, an African-American woman was shot and killed in her Louisville, Kentucky home by police executing, I guess, a botched search warrant. They forced their way in, surprising the woman and her boyfriend, who thought the officers were burglars, naturally. Her family says in a lawsuit that Breonna Taylor, she was an EMT worker. Now, the lawsuit, and this is just horrific. The lawsuit accuses the 3 officers of blindly firing more than 20 shots into the apartment and fatally shooting Breonna 8 times. Now, the lawsuit also states that Breonna Taylor and her boyfriend Kenneth Walker were asleep in their bedroom when police in plain clothes and unmarked vehicles arrived at the house looking for a suspect who actually lived in a totally different part of the city.
They had the wrong house?
Yes,
Completely.
nephew. Yes, Tommy.
Wow.
And this suspect was already, Steve, in police custody. According
The one
to
that they had the warrant for.
Yes. Now,
Did they knock on the door at all?
Well, I've been reading several reports, and they're saying that it was a no-knock warrant. You know, that they entered the home without knocking and without announcing.
So you cannot knock, come in plain clothes, ain't no sirens outside, no lights flashing, and I'm supposed to know you the police.
Exactly.
Well, you ain't supposed to know that, because that's why they call themselves surprising. A no-knock warrant is they consider somebody armed and dangerous, and they don't have to give him a forewarning. That's what that's about.
The no-knock. Yeah, and like I said, I've been reading several reports that says that, but then there were some reports that said that the police did say who they were, and also the victim, Taylor, and her boyfriend, Breonna Taylor, and her boyfriend, Kenneth Walker, had no criminal history or drug convictions, and there were no drugs found in the apartment, and the family has hired civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump, who is representing the family. And
my God.
Yeah.
Listen, if you're at the wrong address and the person that you had the warrant for is already in custody,
and that's according to NBC News, Steve.
These are 2 major mistakes. I mean, this, I don't even know how, and I don't know very much about this story yet. I haven't had a chance to review all the angles and the different things of it yet. But if those 2 things are true, wrong address, and the person that they were looking for was already incarcerated, that's huge.
And then you kick somebody's door in.
I've heard reports there was shots fired on both parties. But they always say that. Hell, they always say that.
Now, I have read that too as well, that Kenneth Walker, the boyfriend of the victim, Breonna, he fired at the police, again thinking they were burglars. So he did shoot an officer.
Once you hear your door get kicked in, what you supposed to do? I can't wait. That makes no sense to me.
We can't eat ice cream. We can't go look at a construction site house. We can't go jogging. We can't be in the backyard, Steve, like you said. We can't sell cigarettes. It's always us. This woman was an EMT.
You can't be asleep in your own bed in the right house with no criminal record, and the search warrant ain't even for you.
If this is not open and closed right here, then that's crazy.
Different. Well, not with the police, it won't be. No.
And they shot a police officer too. They working their way through this right now. This story that got so good, man. And what day did this supposedly happen? March something?
Yeah, like March 13th, and she was working on the front lines. She's an EMT worker in the city of Louisville. Her family was like, she was working, helping people.
March 13th. Why are we just hearing this damn near May 13th?
It's pretty late.
2 months later.
Yeah.
Because the story has got put together.
Yeah.
We got to move on. We're going to switch gears. Coming back at 43 after the hour. Nephew Tommy with the prank call for today.
Yeah. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Yeah. I just want to let everybody know this is Junior. I'm running the show today. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Right now, we're at the prank for the day. Big Dog had a great idea. I thought it was great when he called on me anyway. Yeah. Thank you.
That's what
today
I decided.
At the top of the hour,
I wanted to just give you a shot because you've never done it before.
I've never done
it. Tommy done it. Carla do it all the time.
I've never done it.
It's Shirley's job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look like he about to take it.
That's why people don't
take Shirley's job. That's what happens. Somebody always trying to get your job up.
Yeah.
All right, well, coming up at the top of the hour, we got the strawberry letter for today. The subject, my husband likes pictures of big butts. But right now, we got the nephew. What's the prank for today, Neff? What we doing?
I need you to wash me.
Oh, gosh.
To what?
I don't know.
I need you to wash me. I need you to wash me.
God.
He tore it up that time, Steve. He tore it up. Wow.
Do I need to say it again?
No. Nope.
I need you
Oh, we said no.
to wash me. Let's go, cat dog. Watch me work.
It's a great day at Nursery. This is Felicia.
I'm trying to get somebody to come down here to 501.
I'm sorry?
501. I need somebody to come down here to 501 and clean me up.
Sir, I think you might have the wrong number. This is the nursery?
Is this the nurse? I need the nurse to come down here to 501 and clean me up.
Sir, this is the nursery, not the nurse. I think you might have dialed the wrong number.
No, I need to talk to where's Nurse Cynthia? That's who normally clean me up. I need to come down here and clean me up.
Sir, I really do think you have the wrong number. Where are you calling from?
Who is this here?
This is Felicia. I'm the director here at the nursery.
That's what I say. I need the nurse to come down here and clean me up.
Oh.
Now this bedpan and all this stuff to clean me up because I've been sitting here a long time. Now ain't nobody come.
Well, sir, I think you dialed the wrong number. If you tell me where you are, I can try to help you, but
I ain't dialed no wrong number. I need somebody to come down here and clean me up. This ain't right. Y'all supposed to get here every hour. Somebody supposed to come check on me. Ain't nobody come check on me yet.
Okay, well, I apologize, but you have the wrong number. Try hanging up and then dialing.
Is this the nurse station?
Sir, this is a nursery. We take care of children here. This is not the nurse station.
I'm not no child. I said, is this the nurse station?
Sir, I'm sorry, you're not listening to me. This is not the nurse station. This is a nursery. We have children here. We take care of children. So I think you dialed the wrong number.
No, they said that they're supposed to come clean up every hour. They're supposed to come check on me. I've been here mighty near 3 hours. Ain't nobody come to check on me yet. And now that I need somebody to come clean me up. And the bedpan is full, and they just don't come check on us like they're supposed to check on us. They supposed to come check on us.
I'm really sorry that they have not come to check on you in your bedpan.
Well, why would they let us sit here like they do?
Okay, sir, just listen to what I'm saying. This is a nursery. We take care of small children. This is not the nurse's station, so I'm sorry.
No, my grandkids, I got small children as my grandkids. I got about 42 grandkids.
42, huh?
They come see me on Sunday, but soon as they leave, the people at the nurse station, they treat me bad and leave me here like this here 2-3 hours. Don't nobody come check on me. Can you come down here and check this bedpan?
Sir, I can't do that. I need to get back to the kids here that we take care of at the nurse.
My kids don't come till they come on Sunday. They come every Sunday after church and they come see me.
Do they? Okay. Well, I'm glad your kids come see you, and I'm going to get off the phone now. When I hang up, you just dial the number right back.
When you get off, you're going to come down here and come see and clean me up?
I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to let you call back. And
why you all come clean me up? Why y'all do that? Why you do it?
Sir, I'm not a nurse. I'm a teacher, not a nurse.
When I was coming through, people supposed to do their job. You do what the job is. Whatever your job is, that's what you do. I worked 42 years straight, and I did my job.
Okay. I'm a teacher. That's
why you all come on down
Because I don't clean bedpans.
You know why? Because y'all young folk don't do your job. The damn it, you gonna make me mad if you don't get your down here. You get your down here.
I'm going to ask that you not talk to me like that. If
you get your down here and come clean this bedpan and clean me up. I ain't supposed to be sitting here like this all this time. What's your name again?
It's Felicia, and I have tried to be really, really nice to you.
Down here right now.
Please do not speak to me like that. I'm trying to let you know that you
any way I want to.
You gonna calm down and quit talking to me like that. I'm trying to help you. Now that's just rude, speaking to me like that. Now this is a nursery.
You supposed to do what a nurse supposed to do. You get your down here right now.
You know what? I have been as nice to you as I possibly can, but David, you're not gonna talk to me like that. That's just rude and disrespectful. Don't speak to me like that. You talking about kicking some I will kick your in the wheelchair. This seems to be the only language you understand is me talking to you crazy since you talking to me crazy.
Well, when is you gonna get your down here?
My is not coming down there. You stay in that stank. How about that?
What did you say?
You heard me. I said you stay in that stank. I'm not cleaning no I've been trying to tell you for the past 5 minutes, but you won't shut up long enough to listen.
Well, how long is it before you gonna get here then?
I am not coming down there to clean your
Why not?
I've been trying to tell you that it's not my job. You dial the wrong number.
Who you think you talking to?
I'm talking to you. Who are you talking to like that?
You gonna make me whoop your
Well, bring it on in. If you think you can get in your wheelchair and make it down here to the nursery to whoop my then come the hell on.
Listen, will you take a message from me and give it to somebody?
What's your message?
Write this down. N-E.
N-E.
P.
N. What else?
H. E. W.
What?
Okay, you got that part?
Yeah, I got that part.
Okay, T. O.
M.
Y.
What is that?
What do it spell?
I don't know. What is it?
Well, spell it out.
I'm not spelling it out. You tell me what it is.
What does it say?
I don't know. Nephew taught me.
Nephew Tommy, this is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, baby. You just got pranked by your sister, Renita.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Boy, you was sitting up there like, what in the world?
Yeah. You got me. You got me.
Oh, baby. I got you. I got one question for you, though. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
It is the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You got me good.
How I do? Anybody want to watch me?
You play way too much now. You just won't even draw the line anymore.
I draw it, but I step right on the other side.
Yeah, you at that edge, huh? You just jump.
Right on that edge, bro. I just need somebody to come down here and wash me. Clean me up. I'm not right now. I just need somebody to come down here and take care of me. It's gonna happen, but it ain't gonna happen today, Junior. But I tell you what's gonna happen. People gonna go to thomasmiles.com and click on that prank button and submit your information and get a phone call from me, and we gonna prank somebody that you want me to prank. That is going to happen because that's how it works. thomasmiles.com. Thank you.
Thank you, nephew. That's enough from you. We gotta go. Gotta go to break right now, Thomas. You think I knew that? So at 4 minutes after the hour, Strawberry Letter coming up next. All right, here on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. 5 down.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, everybody, we back. This is Steve Harvey Morning Show. It's time for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationship, dating, work, sex, parenting, or whatever else you got going on in your life, submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click on Submit Strawberry Letter. All right, big dog, it's on you, Bill.
Did good on the letter. Write that down.
I did.
Good on the letter.
Come on, Steve.
Okay. All right.
Junior.
Oh.
Junior's done. Yeah.
Well, he didn't want no intro. You know, that's why I quit.
I didn't really feel that, Junior. Do it again,
It was
dog.
good.
Okay. All right, here we go. One more again. Time for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, or whatever else you're going through. Submit your strawberry letter to Steve Harvey FM and click on Submit Strawberry Letter. Yo, we go, big dog. It's on you, pimp.
Yeah, see, right. That's why I didn't know.
Right there.
Okay, here we
Start
go.
it real quick. Yogi
Subject.
Go, big dog.
You want to write? You want to mark that down too, Tommy?
Yeah, I got Yogi Go. He said Yogi Go instead of Go Ahead. Big dog.
Subject. We will be grading you at the end of the show, Junior. My husband's like pictures of big butts. Dear Steve and Shirley, my husband and I have been married for 15 years and we got 2 children. I was helping my daughter at homeschool video. I was helping my daughter with a homeschool video 3 weeks ago, and my husband's phone is top of the line, so I was using it. I saved the video, and when I went in to edit it, I saw a lot of pictures of breasts, booties, and feet in my husband's phone. It seems that I'm married to a real creep that randomly takes pictures of women when they are not looking. The pictures were taken when we were on family vacation, when he's at the grocery store, when he's driving, and even when I'm sitting right next to him in public. Luckily for him, all the women had clothes on when he took the pictures. But this is still weird as heck to me. I told him he needed to get that mess off his phone, and he said he deleted it all. A week later, I checked his phone just in case he lied, and he had deleted the old pictures and replaced them with some new pictures of the young and flirty cashier from the grocery store. I went off on him this time. It was more serious to me the second time because it's not normal to sneak around and take pictures of only breasts, feet, and booties. He said it was completely normal, and he defended his actions by telling me that he's been a faithful husband for years, but he likes to admire big breasts, booties, and pretty feet of other women. I told him I had plenty of breasts and booty, but my pictures are not in his phone. He said it ain't the same. He must be crazy because I've never heard of this. Am I married to a pervert? What should I do?
Oh, wow. Okay, so you've been married 15 years to your husband. You guys have kids, 2 kids. You were helping your daughter with a homework video project. You used your husband's top-of-the-line cell phone for the school project. While using your husband's phone, you find pictures of women's breasts, butts, and feet. Not naked pictures, just pictures. He even took random pictures of women while on vacation. Took pictures of women at the grocery store while you feel like it's creepy and you asked him to delete the pictures. A week later, you checked his phone. He deleted the pictures only to replace them with new ones, so you confronted him about it. He says it's no big deal. He's never cheated on you, but you want to know why didn't he have pictures of you in his phone? And he says, don't worry about it. You know, it's not the same having pictures of you in the phone, and you want to know, are you married to a pervert? Well, I think it's weird too, but let me say this. I also think that men send pictures and videos to each other to talk about stuff. It could be anything. It could be breasts, butt, feet. They talk about haircuts, sports, videos, about the culture, violent stuff. It could be anything. So, however, you know, your husband did say he's not trying to holler at these women. He's not cheating or anything. So I wouldn't go as far as calling him a pervert. I don't think that. But what you need to do, you really need to talk to him. And you have to ask him to stop. Or maybe you can say to him, how would you feel if I had a bunch of picture of men's shoulders and chests and muscles in my phone and none of you? What would you say to that? He would probably be jealous about that. So maybe, you know, if you present it to him that way, he'll see it, you know, from your point of view. Steve?
Nah,
No?
that ain't what's gonna happen here.
What's going to happen?
Your husband is moonlighting as a photographer. It's obviously something
That's what he doing.
that's been irking him for years. And that's why he got this top of the line.
Phone, okay.
Because it's got to take great pictures. Now, he's been taking these pictures without your knowledge. Now, you think the man is a creep, but you ain't say there was any acts of infidelity, mistrust. You ain't say he wasn't a good father. You say you can't say you can't find him. He always at home. He would help with the kids' homework. That's how you had the phone in the first place. He doing everything he know how to do. But when y'all riding in the car, when he down at the grocery store, when you're on vacation, he got that zoom lens. He hitting it. Click, click.
Take it.
And he slick because you had no idea this was going on till he handed you the phone. Now, obviously, to him, it's innocent because he handed you the phone. Now, you want to know if you're married to a real creep. I'll get into that, why he's randomly taking these pictures, and then we're going to get into what he told you right after this.
All right, we'll be back with Uncle Steve's Part 2 answer right after this. It's the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, we back. Part 2. What's going on with this boy here, man?
Well, here we go.
Strawberry letter.
You got a husband that like taking pictures of women big butts. Y'all been married 15 years, 2 kids. He's helping your daughter do this schoolwork, and you needed his camera because he got top of the line. So after you got ready to edit the video, you went through his phone and you noticed all these pictures of these women with these breasts and big booties and pretty feet. And I'll be damned. And they pictures when these women ain't looking. So ain't like he engaged with, hey, baby girl. Hey, sweetie. Let me holler at you for a minute. He ain't doing none of that. He's click, click, got you. So he's a slash.
How fast is he done?
How fast
click, click, got you.
What he saying, got you.
So see, in his mind, he is a closet photographer.
In his mind, okay.
And peeping Tom.
So he is kind of, okay.
But it ain't really creepy because he ain't doing it. He ain't engaging with the women.
That's what I was saying.
He ain't doing nothing rude. People take my picture without asking me all the time. My ass ain't really big. It's heavy, but it ain't big.
Yeah.
But he taking pictures y'all on family vacation. He at the grocery store. Even while you sitting next to him in the car. Click, click, got you. He hitting on.
He cold with it.
He cold with it.
Oh, he not. Now, lucky for him,
Nice.
all the women had on clothes when he took the picture. But you say this is still weird to you. So now here where we go to let her go. I told him he needed to get that mess off his phone, and he said he deleted it all. A week later, I checked to see if he lied. He had deleted all the old pictures. Man, right there, dog. And replaced them with new pictures. You asked the man to get rid of the pictures. He honored your request. He didn't tell you he wasn't going to take no more. You said, get this mess off your phone, baby. I sure will. He did not tell you he ain't finna take no more. So he went out there to get some food during quarantine, and he got these new pictures of the young flirty cashier from the grocery store. He know where to go. This time I went off on him. Now you say it was more serious the second time because it ain't normal to sneak around and take pictures of only breastfeeding booties. Now here we go. He said that it is completely normal and said that he has been a faithful husband for years, but he likes to admire big breasts, booties, and pretty feet of other women. That's what he said. Being forthright. Tell me the truth. That's always y'all always say. To just tell me the truth. Now here it comes. This is why we don't tell the truth. Because the second time with the truth, it was more serious. I told him I had plenty of breasts and booty. Well, we see yours all the time. You at the house. You right there. 15 years I've been looking at it. Matter of fact, it's a bigger booty than the one you had when I married you.
Don't say that.
Too far.
Yeah. No, he ain't gonna say that, but that's what it is.
He ain't crazy.
No, he ain't stupid. But you don't. But my pictures are not in his phone. because he got a picture of you in his mind. You live with him. It's not the same. He must be crazy because I've never heard of this. Am I married to a pervert? What should I do? He's not really a pervert.
That's what I said. I don't think.
You know, maybe got a little foot fetish. And he like breasts and booties on women. That's damn near every man I know. That's damn near every single man I know. Every man I know like one of them.
Yes.
At minimum. Most of us like all three of them. So now, is he a pervert? What should I do? Well, listen. You can ask him not to do it anymore. Tell him that it offends you. And ask him to be respectful of you and see where it goes from there. Now, I don't think he's going to stop taking these pictures.
What are you doing, Steve?
Click, click, got you. See, look here. This is all he got.
He said, got you.
He in quarantine.
Yeah.
He don't get out that much. This is all he got. He done gave up the life he had for you. He ain't out here. He ain't staying out all night. He ain't got no side piece. He just taking pictures. Probably making sure they don't look at it because they probably don't even want him.
Oh, man. How he get it
So, click, click, got you.
He at the grocery store. But then it's like the cashier.
Look at here. Click, click, got you. Two pictures, click. Man, I got 5 of them at the grocery store, and then he's sitting back at the house admiring his photography work. He's zooming in, editing them, putting selfie lights on them. The good thing is he ain't in none of the pictures. He got a little hobby going on now. Is it strange and offensive to you? Probably. Talk to him about it.
It's weird.
Calmly tell him how it makes you feel.
Oh, man. Appreciate it, man. Well, there you have it. Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. And don't forget to check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Coming up at 46 after the hour, our girl from the talk and who thinks she in a relationship with me, Sheryl Underwood, will be here on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Click, click, got you.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, everybody, we back. Favorite Play Cousin Junior, just running the show for the day. Right now, your girl from the talk is here. Want to introduce?
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, you put your hands together and anything else you feel like. For that damn Sheryl Underwood from the talk.
That's what I'm talking about. Wait a minute. Let me show you my cup. This is early in the morning. It ain't coffee in this. Now, who the hell idea was it to put me on Zoom early in the morning? Now, listen, unless it's the Gap Band, don't nobody need to see me early in the damn morning. Steve Harvey, there are some people that have a face for radio. We not naming them. We just saying some people don't need to be on the Zoom, bro. What is we doing? Wow, whose idea? Hey, Junior, this is what it's going to be when we get together and I roll over in the morning and go, so what you trying to do? Because this how I'm going to look right now. Oh, listen to me, Carla, for real. This is not a game. Got the sleep scarf on. You see, it looked like I just, well, I did. That's what
That's your rag. You got your hair rag
My do-rag for real. This is my real pajama because I was fighting with myself. I was having a romantic interlude with myself. Listen to me, white women, you cannot go to Red Lobster. All this fighting.
Oh, did you see that?
I saw that.
No, I missed that.
it. Wow.
What?
Carla, for real, talk about the white women fighting over at the Red Lobster.
So she went to get some food to go, and it was taking too long, and she wanted to get her money back, and she started fighting the people at Red Lobster. They put her out, right?
It sure is ignorant. Now this, I got to speak up for my people. Shout out to all the black people that go to the Red Lobster right across from the racetrack in Inglewood. We'll never be fighting over that.
It's them biscuits, Sheryl. It's them
That's
biscuits.
cheddar biscuits.
Biscuit will make you whoop a bitch ass. I'm sorry. If you don't bring me my biscuit hot, because when they get cold, they crumble, and then they in your purse, and then because you got to fold one in a napkin, and it crumble, and then the roach
this was in
jump out.
Pennsylvania, too.
White women fighting, doing the, they doing the windmill when
I
they
ain't
fight.
seen that.
Hey, shout out to the brother. What's his name? Judge. I think his name is Judge Emmett Sullivan's went to Howard University, baby. HBCU gonna rule on that Mike Flynn case. I did not know that you could plead guilty to something and go, I was just kidding, now let me out. This is some okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, because he's upholding that, right?
I don't. You need to stay here, but in jail. You done confessed to it. Stay your butt in jail. Manafort, get out, because he's scared of the coronavirus. Now you got all brothers and sisters in jail trying to give each other coronavirus so they can get out of jail. This is ignorant. We need to stop this stuff. But hey, Junior. Hey, Junior.
Hey, Underwood, love, I got to stop you right there because I'm running the show today.
Stop.
Boy, you better run that show.
We got to run the show today.
Who said you was going to stop?
I don't want to stop you, but
do you understand what type of relationship you can't never stop me?
We'll be right back with more of the Steve
Who
Harvey
gonna
Morning
be
Show.
back?
I got you, Underwood. I got you.
Junior stood up.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, top of the hour. You know what time it is? 9 o'clock. Tommy, you want to do your part now? See, I know that part. Know what you're supposed to do right here.
Okay, let me write that down. Did good at the
Yeah.
Hurry up, come on.
Yeah, why you taking notes?
Okay. Yeah,
All right,
you
ladies and
kind of
gentlemen.
slow right now. Get him, Junior.
Write all that down.
Buckle up, it's that time, it's that time. She is here. It's Carla Farrell with what? Reality Update.
Let me just say this. Thank you, nephew. Let me just say this to the guys. You know, Shirley's out. It was a lot watching Real Housewives of Atlanta, the reunion show. It was a lot. So due to the coronavirus pandemic, the ladies did the reunion show virtually, and child, it was a mess. The ladies, now they were looking beautiful. They had on their white, lots of cleavage, lots of that.
Cleavage works.
Oh, yeah, okay, whatever.
Cleavage works.
Even in the pandemic.
It worked. You're not mad at it? Y'all not mad at it? So,
Never.
Yeah, they did their own hair. Some of them did their own hair, some makeup. Anyway, it was, set up like Zoom, like what we're doing. The whole, instead of it being the Brady Bunch, it was the Shady Bunch because it was too much. Andy Cohen, he started off, he brought up Nene. She was doing these accusations and rumors about Kenya's fertility issues and that wasn't her egg to have the baby. Brooklyn, it was
what?
Yeah, it was horrible. It was horrible. Then Nene called Kenya the B word, and Kenya was like, out the gate, we doing this. And then Kenya, lots of women, they had their receipts. Kenya pulled out her marriage certificate to show that her marriage to Mark Daly is not fake. Then Nene and Eva got into it, and they were arguing, and all these folks are screaming at the They all in these Brady Bunch boxes.
Is this the finale or something, Carla?
It's the reunion.
Sound like
It ought to be.
Okay.
Yeah, the series finale, huh, Steve? And they were just all screaming at each other. It got to a point where Andy Cohen, he even had to mute Nene's microphone because of the screaming and some of the things that she was saying. She left. She got mad, walked away. They were just looking at her laptop for a little while. Then she came back, and then it was just a mess. Then Portia, Candy is trying to say that she's not understanding how Nene and Portia are back cool with each other. So she was like, what's up with that? Y'all are back cool with each other. First, y'all were beefing. And then Eva taking shots at Portia, talking about now this part I don't understand. Eva said that Portia's baby looks like Dennis with a bow. Now, Dennis is the father of the baby, but for some reason, Portia was offended by all of that. She was going off, but Portia was drinking. It looked, I don't know what she was drinking on, but she was sipping a lot during the reunion. So I will have to say it was a lot. It was too much.
You ain't supposed to talk about nobody's baby now.
Exactly. So was it shade? Was Eva trying to say something else? Was it shade? And the thing about Eva, she may dunk on you, but then she kind of forgets what she says. So it's like, how convenient.
Well, how convenient.
Yeah. So is it, that's what I kind of noticed about it. So it was just too much. It was just really too much. And so they're going to have a part 2, and I guess we'll see more of the same with this. I mean, Corona done messed up the reunion. At least when they was sitting on the couch.
At least they was viral, You can't climb over there and whoop nobody's ass.
Right.
Yeah. He's on Zoom.
But I don't get it. I don't really see it. I'm not a fan of it.
I didn't like their behavior.
Such beautiful women
Yes, beautiful
to
sisters.
behave that way in evening gowns and cleavage, and then to say the things they say about each other, and then show up next Friday and we taping again.
Yeah, and we going on
that's what
trips
sells.
together. That's
what's
it.
But
It's
I guess
it's entertainment. It is.
I guess I do get it. They can't seriously feel that way about one another, but they do to a degree. But that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it was a little much.
Junior?
Okay, cool. Carla, you normally take us out this break, but that's okay. I'll do it right here. We got more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 20 minutes after the hour. 6 down.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Yeah, all right, man. Yeah, how I'm been doing? I'm driving the show today.
Well, you know,
little update.
it's pretty good. You know, the energy's good.
Yes.
You know, it's kind of new, refreshing. A little scary for the listeners, I'm sure. You know,
Loud.
don't have a real radio voice, you know.
Yeah.
But then neither do I. You know, we got a show full of non-radio voices on it. And me and yours, Junior, is probably the most unradio-ish.
Radio-ish.
Radio.
They done got used to me over the years, and you.
Your Junior coming out in the 25 after the break, you know.
That's what makes it so much.
We'll be right back.
You know, and you know that sounds a little different coming in. It's not the calming voice of Shirley that the show has been branded with, you know. But
20 minutes after the hour, coming right, got more pranks for you.
You know that type of is just a little shocking sometimes. But it's been cute
do
though.
it again or how do it?
Been a lot of time, got to come back in another break. Be right back. Steve Harvey Morning Show. I'm Junior sitting in. Number 6 down.
And what is that about? The countdown.
Counting the breaks.
Yeah, so
Counting the breaks. That's all.
He counting his breaks.
I count mine.
just
I
like
count
Jay,
daily.
just like Jay hit it. Now, it's the last break of the day.
Count to yourself.
Tom, you got a lot on the paper? Anything? Paper?
I'll tell you later. I'll tell you before the show over with.
Okay, man. All right. Well, we'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
We back. Steve Harvey Morning Show. Junior in control. Go ahead, Carla.
Thank you, Junior. All right, Steve, it's time for your favorite segment, Chief Love Officer. Ask the CLO. And you can submit your questions at steveharveyfm.com. You ready, Steve? Here we go.
Yeah, before I say this, just for you all that might be just joining us, Junior, I have sent out a directive. Junior is going to take care of all the in and out breaks on the show today. This is first time, never been done, never rehearsed. Junior is the showrunner today. Go ahead, Carla.
All right, here we go. This one is from Sarah in New York, Steve. I've been dating a married guy for 7 years, and he is my best friend and everything I want in a man. Yeah. I don't care that he's married because his wife knows about us, but I am worried about a new woman he's been texting and calling on the side. I'm so angry. I want to confront him, but I don't want him to know that I have the password to his phone. I need to know how to approach this new woman and tell her to leave my man alone. How do you think I should approach her? 3's a crowd.
Wow.
First of all, the reason it's a crowd is cause of you.
It's packed.
Yeah. 3 is a crowd. It's 4 now.
Yeah, really.
It's a quad. So you are sleeping with a married man for 7 years. He's your best friend and everything you wanted in a man, right?
Everything you want.
And you ain't really messed up because his wife knows about y'all. Okay. That sounds a little different. But you worried about this new woman. How do you text this new woman and tell her to leave your man alone? First of all, he not your man.
That's A.
He everybody's man.
Apparently.
Yeah.
At least 3 people.
Yeah.
Right.
He everybody's
Minimum.
man.
Yeah, at least
Minimum.
Yeah, so I don't know what you claiming to be yours when clearly it's not from day one. So I have no help for you. I have nothing for you. This is all gonna go downhill. Mm-hmm. If it ain't worked out for you in 7 years, what make you think it's finna work out for you again? Obviously, it ain't nothing he tends to, because now he got somebody else too.
Yeah. This
lot
is
of
Sarah
people, dog.
in New York.
I just can't believe that the three of you are going along with it.
Okay.
This is what's amazing to me. So, no, I don't know what to tell you, sister. Hang in there. You can't advise
Not hang in
wrong.
there, though.
No, I mean, you can't advise wrong. What can I tell you?
I just want to know how she got the
There's
code
nothing
to
I
the
can
phone.
tell you that can help you, so that you want to hear. So, thanks.
Okay, everybody, it's the last break of the day coming up.
It's the last break of the day.
Good job, Junior.
And we're going to have more of Uncle Steve's closing remarks coming up at 49 after the hour.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Woo! All right. You trying to park this car.
You tired?
Driving hard, ain't it?
Yeah. You
Take a
little
lot
ass
of
had to
energy
do
to
some
drive
work
a car.
today.
What?
Yeah.
Good
See,
radio.
Junior, I thought of this. I called Carla. I said, I want to do something different. What you think of this? She said, well, does he feel like he's not active in the show? I said, no, he ain't never said nothing like that. I just want him, in case one day he need to do it, let's just push him on out there in the street today on his bike.
Yeah. I said,
Because,
okay,
I push
cool.
you right out there. Rush hour, I shove your ass right out there.
Yeah, your training be hard. It don't be no
Dog,
level
tricycle rush hour, 4 lanes, cross them. Stay on the bike, don't get off.
Steve will push you in the deep end of the pool and say swim.
Dog, back.
Okay, Junior, you want your...
Yeah, give me the report.
So, Tommy, tell everybody what
Report.
you would have been doing. all
This is
morning.
what's happening. So, Uncle Steve gave Junior a job today to go in and out, and my job is to grade him on how well he did and make sure he did it on point.
Okay.
Now, he the first stumble was when we got the national news. There was a pause, 3 seconds, and then he said, he said, I don't even know how you spell that, but that was, and he threw it to He did that, and that was one. And then,
Okay,
and
give
then
me
he
that.
got,
I'll give you that one. That's one.
he did good on the letter, did real good on the letter. All right. Okay. Now, he was late on the out going into 9:20. He was late right there, Carla. But he picked up a little bit.
Okay.
He picked up on it a little bit. Yeah,
Okay.
so for the most part, did pretty good. I think we need to work on his pitch. If we can bring his pitch
that
down.
ain't changing. You can hang that up. That ain't gonna change.
Can we? Can you try it low? Can you try it low at all?
Dog,
Not
I'm at
on the
maximum
radio.
base now.
Wait, what, Steve? What?
Not on the radio.
I had to turn
Gotta
my
keep it high,
headphones
sound
down.
like I'm excited.
So let's try this, Junior. It's the last break of the day.
It's the last break of the day.
It's the last break of the day. That's
I
as
don't
low
see
as
the
it
problem
goes.
is.
Wait, Junior, that's as low as you can go. That's as much
Yep,
bass.
that's it.
That's it, Carl. Down here.
It is all the way down. Knock, knock. Who down there? It's me, Junior.
Oh man.
So what do you give him? What's his evaluation? What's his grade?
Good job. 2 thumbs up.
Oh,
2 thumbs up. Can't complain.
Yeah,
Good job,
overall,
good
it was a
job.
good job.
Overall, I agree.
In closing today, let me say this. In spite of all that's going on, find the things in this that are positive, because it is. Look, we can all go over what's wrong, and I'm pretty sure everybody has a list of things that can fit into the what's wrong category. But let me ask you something, really. Could you look at this a little bit different? What's going good in your life? I mean, listen, everybody wants to get back to work. Nobody wants to lose the things they've worked for, and I understand wanting to ignore the stay at home so you can get back to work and rescue your family. If I was in that position, y'all, I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I feel the exact same way. My crunch is different from your crunch. I'm out of work right now, just do the radio. All TV is shut down, so I'm feeling some things, but everybody got to carry their cross their own way. But I've tried to find the positive in all of this. The time to reflect, the time to gather my thoughts. I've spent more time with myself in solitude than I have in a long time. I've really enjoyed getting back in touch with myself because I'm a public figure. I'm out in the public all the time, and people have opinions of me, man, that I don't even ask for. And what's even crazy is some people have the audacity to come up with you and share an opinion of you that don't even know you, that doesn't even fit you, and give it to you. So being in this quarantine has been a benefit to me because it's really, really allowed me to get back in touch more with myself and not have to deal with the outside interference of it. I think there's a lot in this for all of us. I know your place may not be as spacious as some other people's places, but ain't you blessed that you got a space? What are the homeless doing during this time? The people who are out on the street panhandling, when ain't nobody out on the streets to give to them for panhandling, what are they doing? I mean, oh my goodness, man. As bad as it is for us, can't you imagine that this could be worse? For you to sit up and think nothing could be worse than this, you're so sadly mistaken. If this is the worst thing that's ever happened to you, now if you've lost a loved one in this thing, I'm not talking to you. I'm just talking about people who are in uncomfortable circumstances. If this is the most uncomfortable thing that's ever happened to you, keep living. I promise you it's not. As challenging as this is, I've had way worse times than this. Way worse times. Man, I'm stuck at home. I can't go nowhere. I was stuck in a car for 3 years. I'm okay staying at my house. I'm okay with it. What about the inmate, the person that's incarcerated, that's serving time for a crime he didn't commit? What about the person that's incarcerated that got a little healthier sentence than possibly should have? What are they doing? How is that going for them? And I know you can complain about your house and the size of it, but man, you ever thought about this? You free, you can go outside. You can go to the park. You can go for a walk. There's no law say you can't go outside. Put your mask on, wash your hands, practice social distancing. Go on and do yourself, man. And get on with this. Look for the positive in this. God is good. If you're still here, God is good. God is good, man. Find the goodness in this, because it's not all bad. If you just look, you can find the blessing. But to look for the blessing, you got to look up. Stop looking down. Ain't nothing down there. All right, those are my closing remarks. Normally I would say this time, have a great weekend, but all these days is the same right now.
And we blessed, though, to be here.
Man.
That's it.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit steveharveyfm.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.